Okay, so this is the second part of the review session on Microsoft Word 2013. We'll start from question 16 and we'll complete all the remaining questions. So question 16 is about modifying pictures. It tells us what we need to do. So we're supposed to modify text wrapping, position, and color of a picture. And it tells us which picture are we supposed to modify. So that's the picture on the first page before the title. So let's go to the first page before the title. This is the picture that they're talking about. So we select it. So first of all, wrap text, and the option is behind text. So we go to Format, Wrap Text, and we choose behind text. The color is given, so we're supposed to go to color now on the Format tab. So it's the same tab, color, and every color has a name. So we're supposed to choose the option or name, which is washout, which is this option. So we click it. We're supposed to change its vertical alignment and horizontal alignment. So for that, on the Format tab, we go to Position, More Layout Options. So let us look at the vertical alignment is top relative to page. Okay, so sorry, this is the vertical alignment. So top relative to page. So this is the option. Horizontal alignment is supposed to be centered relative to page. Okay, so this seems to be a better option to select. So centered relative to page. So now we have both the vertical and horizontal options selected. So we click OK. And we're supposed to change the height of the picture to 3 inches. So we change this to be 3 inches. And with that, we have completed question 16. Okay. So question 17 is about adding a page break. And it tells us before types of gliders heading. So we go and we click right before types of gliders. So our cursor should be right before this heading. We go to the Insert tab. In the Pages option, we have Page Break. So we click on that, and the question is complete. Question 18 is about adding section break. So to add a section break, we need to see where. So it says before modern gliders heading. So this is where we need to add a section break. So we select the place. So it's right before modern gliders heading. And the section break that we're supposed to apply is next page. So for section breaks, we go to the Page Layout tab. We go to Breaks. So section breaks, this is what we need to do. And we have different types of section breaks. So our question tells us that we need to select next page. So we click it, and question 18 is complete. Question 19 is about modifying page orientation. It says last page only. So this is the last page. So we need to keep our cursor somewhere on the last page. And we're supposed to change the orientation of this page to landscape. So we go to the Page Layout tab, Orientation, and we click Landscape, and that would change the orientation of the last page. So this is what we were supposed to do, and question 19 is complete. Question 20 is about adding a hyperlink. Okay, so it says insert a hyperlink. Use the first picture under the heading Modern Gliders. So let's go to the heading Modern Gliders and we choose the first picture. So this is where we're supposed to add the hyperlink. So we select the picture first. We go to Insert tab and we go to Links, Hyperlink, and we type the URL that is given. So it's HTTPS. So we need to type it exactly as given. en.wikipedia.org/wiki slash gliding, and G is capital, so we need to make sure that we type it exactly as given. And we click OK, and that completes question 20. Question 21 is about adding bookmark. Assign bookmark to the heading Launch Methods. So we select the heading Launch Methods. We go to the Insert tab, Links, and we choose Bookmark. And we type the name of the bookmark, which is must underscore C. So we need to type it exactly as given. And we click on Add. And that completes question 21. Now the next few questions are about adding captions. So question 22, it says insert a caption for a smart art diagram. The diagram under the heading types of gliders. So we go to the heading types of gliders. So this is the diagram. So we select the whole diagram. And to add a caption, we go to the References tab and we click on Insert Caption. Now, if we look at the options given, the label is supposed to be exhibit, not figure. So we go and we look at the labels. We don't find exhibit. So we'll click on New Label and we'll type the label exactly as given. So exhibit, make sure that you spell it correctly. So we type the label and now we got the label there. The caption is supposed to be space dash space, so we type exactly as the text that is given, types and variants. So once again you type the text as given. Make sure that you type the uppercase and the lowercase correctly. If you see everything in uppercase, it's because of the format, so that's fine. Make sure that you type it normally. So we've typed the caption. We are supposed to keep it under the diagram, so we make sure that the position is correct, and we click OK, and that's our caption. So this was question 22. Question 23, it's also about adding a caption, but this time insert a caption for a table, and it tells us the table under heading gliding terminology. So we select the table. And we do the same thing on the References tab. We click on Insert Caption. The label should be exhibit, so that's the label. And we need to type space dash space. That's the caption. Key abbreviation. So we type what we have in the question and terms. And we make sure that the position matches what we're supposed to have. So it says under the table, which is this value, so that's correct. And we click OK and we get the caption. Question 24 is also about adding a caption, but for a picture. So it's the first picture after the heading Modern Gliders. So we select the picture. On the References tab, we do the same thing, Insert Caption. And we're given the label, which is exhibit, so it's the same. The caption is space dash space and an aerobatic glider. So we type it exactly as given, an aerobatic glider. Okay, and the position is under the picture, which is this option. So we click OK, and that will complete this question. Okay, so now question 24. Sorry, we've done 24. Question 25 is about adding captions. So again, the same steps. We select the picture. It's the second picture under the heading Modern Gliders. On the References tab, we click on Insert Caption, and we're supposed to repeat the same set of steps. So the caption is space dash space, a vintage. Make sure that you type the caps as given. Don't worry about how they appear because that's the style, but you need to type it correctly. Glide Yeah, a vintage design glider. So that's the caption. And the position is under the picture, so that matches what we have here. And we click OK, and that would complete question 25. Now, the next few questions are final steps that we need to apply on the document. So the first one is modify the view. So we go to the View tab, and we're supposed to show the ruler and grid lines. So we click on ruler and we click on grid lines. So we select both of them. So this is question 26. Question 27 is about adjusting the zoom settings. It says adjust the zoom settings of the document and set the zoom at 87%. So we click on zoom, and right now it's 100%, so we don't see 87% in this list. So what we do is we change this to be 87, and we click OK. So that completes question 27. Question 28 is about adding footer. It says insert page numbers to the footer of the document. So to do that, we go to insert page number. Don't go to footer, go to page number. And then where are we supposed to have this page number? It tells in the question in the footer. So we go to this option which says bottom of page. So bottom of page, we'll put a page number in the footer. And then we're given the option that we need to select, which is plain number 3. So we click on that, and then we click on close header and footer. So we get page numbers for all the pages, so you can see them there. So that completes question 28. Question 29 is about setting document properties. We go to File, and these are the properties. So let us search for the properties given in the question. So the first one is subject. So I don't see subject in this list, so I'll click on show all properties, and I do see subject now. So I go to subject and I type what is given in the question and I press enter. The second property that I need to modify is title. So once again, I go to that property, I type what is given in the question and I press enter. So that completes question 29. Question 30 is about modifying save options. So again, from the backstage view, we go to options and we go to save, and we select the two options given. The first one is embed fonts in file, so we select this option. The second one is save auto recover information every 12 minutes. So this is the option. So right now it's every 10 minutes, so we change it to 12. We click OK, and with that we've completed question 30. So in the exam, make sure that you keep saving your document every a few questions. So let us click save, and make sure that you also click save at the end of the document, at the end of all the questions. Once you've done all the questions in the document, click save before you finish the exam. So that concludes our review session. Best of luck with the exam, and I hope to see you in the next review session.